So luckily you just put the bomb back in the box and closed up the box.
Yes. Nice. We are heading to the address. I totally feel like someone watched us do this whole thing and it's all gonna be for naught. We'll see.
Okay. So you just head straight to the address? Okay, let me go look that up. Yes. So the address that he gave you was 45 East 22 North, Sector 2E, which, looking around the map of the city, which you could find sort of like on some street corners, you find that with the system of how the city is laid out, you can find that location. So you head there. It's in the Eastern District, so it's pretty far away. Do you want to walk there or get a taxi?
Well, wait. By far away, do you mean like by the time we're there, Aelond will be arriving?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it probably would be suspicious if showed up with him anyway. Do you want to walk or do you want to get a taxi?
Why don't we take a taxi, call Aelond, and tell him to just meet us there, take a taxi right straight there. Can we do that?
Sure you want... Yeah, but do you want to instead meet us at the Dancing Hat? It's the other place we were.
I reckon that's fine.
Okay. We will take a taxi to the address.
Okay, who pays for the taxi? That's a rhetorical question. Obviously, John has to pay.
I would get money, I don't have opportunity to.
It's 5 credits.
Okay, I hand the taxi driver 5 credits.
Okay. So he drops you off at this address, and this is like a pretty nice looking residential area. So after he drops you off, you like double check the street address and find that the address is just a house. It's like a 2-story house.
Does that flimsy pass say anything about what we're supposed to do when we get here? Knock, slash into the door?
No, it just has the address written on it. But as you stand around looking at the house, someone comes up out of the shadows across the street and walks up to you guys. So you have the box. I'll take that.
That's the credits first.
He hands you 500 credits.
I let John take them. And once John has the credit.
I count them and make sure it's all there.
Yeah, it's just basically like a credit chip worth 500 credits.
Then I count it and make sure that it's it's that.
Yeah. It seems legit.
And then I hand him the box and say, enjoy.
So are you all in for the next part of the operation?
Yes.
Okay, roll deception.
The way you said
I saw that coming.
Wait a minute,
Yes,
what's
we
this
totally
deception roll
are.
for?
The guy asked if you were on for the next part of the operation.
Well, how do you know she's lying? Maybe she is.
I know that she's lying because I'm the
No,
GM. So if she's lying, she has to make deception.
There's no way the NPC knows that I'm lying, though. 3 more better and it could have been perfect. Well, unless he's like super smart. Which I'm guessing if he's here, he's not.
Okay, so he looks at you two and then says, "Well then, come follow me." And he walks across the street to a different house and walks inside of it.
I look at John and just give him this like smile of like, that was way too easy. And follow the guy in. But
I look back at her with concern on my face.
So you guys are both here to help me get the target, right?
Yes.
So you've been briefed on all that, and you know who it is?
Well, I think he wanted you to explain further something about keeping it all clandestine.
Okay, I feel like at some point you're gonna have to make another deception roll, but I don't want you to make like 20 for every statement, so we'll just carry on with your original deception at this point. Because that will just describe your general convincingness, not just the one word that you said at the beginning of yes. Okay, so back to the conversation. So the guy says, "Yeah, her name's Elise Irwana, and we are here to kidnap her. This device that you handed us, which, by the way, is an EMP bomb, so it's a good thing you didn't drop it or look inside or anything. But yes, it's an EMP bomb that should take out all of her house security, and we'll go in and snatch her up, bring her back to the base."
Out of character, can you please say the NPC's name again that we're to target?
Elise Irwana.
Okay, because I wrote down Kilwana.
So tired of all these Star Wars. Can you spell her name, please? Or his? Is it her?
It's a her. That's completely different than how I had it spelled.
Yeah, John, please don't fret too much about or actually don't remind me of all the Star Wars names. I think I have a roll table full of like 200 some odd names.
I just say something that sounds weird. He has roll tables. I'm just like, this.
Star Wars or without number?
Star Wars.
Oh wow, you've got roll tables for that too. Wow.
Yeah, I've got 100 male names, 100 female names.
So,
What about last
okay,
names?
what's this guy telling us about this?
Okay, so we'll go back to the conversation. So the guy says, "So it looks like you two are the main muscle of this operation."
Right, so it's just a simple snatch and grab. Are you going to plant the EMP and then we're going in, or how does that all work?
Yeah, I'll go across and plant the bomb, detonate it, then you guys will go in and get her. As you've already mentioned, this is a covert operation. I'm sure he stressed that when he was telling you about the mission.
Uh-huh. Yes, that was stressed.
I'm sorry.
So we're all clear on the plan then? We're going in right now.
This minute.
Yep.
I would have. We're not waiting until nightfall.
What do you mean nightfall? The sun's already set.
That is true. Yeah, it's been a long journey here. Haven't had a lot of time to check my chrono.
Wait a minute. After we get the target, where do we take her? What do we do with her?
We're taking her back to base.
What base?
The base? You know, the base?
He's new. I'm training him, of course, back to base.
Okay, make another deception roll. Wow, newbies. I swear I wasn't that clueless when I joined. Anywho, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's get going. And remember, this is all covert. We want no one to know we were here.
Alright,
Hey.
of course.
Grabs the box, and he also has like a little compad device that he takes out and presses the button, and the box opens. And he takes out the bomb, then walks out the door.
Should act like you're trying to impress him and just flash your invisibility belt.
Oh no, he doesn't even know about that.
Gives it to this person. I don't know, she wasn't even in the house.
As he leaves, I want to pull John aside real quick before we go out, so he's out of earshot, and I say, so obviously we don't know what base is. Can you come, Aelin? I'll try and distract him from in front, and then when we get there, I'm thinking maybe we take out this guy and find out why they want this woman kidnapped.
So what do you want me to tell Elon?
We're going to be busy. Just tell him to wait for us in the spot, in the dancing hut.
What is it? The dancing hut?
Hat, sorry, the
Hat.
accent.
Hat. Okay. Was that the name of the
Or-
diner where we were?
Yeah.
No, you guys were at Dex's diner. The dancing hat was just
Oh,
a cantina
that's
you guys
right,
heard
we were-
about, but you didn't actually go there.
It's probably best to go there anyway, though, because we've been there, so no one will recognize us.
Okay, so just tell him that we got held up and to meet us at the dancing hat.
Well, we could also ask him to follow us, give him the coordinates for the house. I don't know. You make the decision. We have to keep up with him. I'll distract him, make sure he doesn't pay attention to you. And just act dumb. So far, that seems to be working for us.
Okay, I activate my commune and I call Elon.
I head out to make sure that the guy's not listening in.
Yes, check after the conversation's over. Good plan. You head out and you see that he's like kneeling in the bushes of the house across the street.
I try to very nonchalantly walk over, even though that's like totally worst stealth ever. Just walk over and I just kind of linger by the bushes like I'm a pedestrian looking up the street and stuff.
Psst! Where's your partner?
He's combing base, making sure that they know where I'll go. I had to talk to him, you know, being new, he talks out of turn sometimes.
Well, just have him hurry up and get out here. We're wasting time.
Of course, he'll be here in any minute.
Okay, John, so you call Elon.
I've been calling him. He won't answer for some reason.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Alexa asked me to call you and tell you to wait for us at the Dancing Hat Cantina.
Alright, will do.
Shut off the comm link and I go outside.
Okay. Yeah, when you come out and go start heading towards Alexa, the guy also comes and climbs out of the bushes and goes to stand over by Alexa. And he says, "Ready? 3."
Oh, hold
Two.
on.
What? What is it?
This plan is okay, but really we want to catch her off guard. I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna knock on her door and act like an advertiser. John, I want you to sneak up from the back and get her back door. When when you hear the signal, that's when you activate the bomb.
Well, what's the signal?
You'll know it when it happens. make it
What's the
obvious.
signal?
Just trust me. I motion for John to go in the back behind the individual. And I say,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, we may be new with this crew, but we're not new to this kind of work. We're professionals.
Okay, why don't you guys roll deception again to try to change the plan?
I don't want to.
I'm gonna roll a force point. Come on, roll. Only delaying it.
I see a 2.
22.
Yeah, so he sort of says, well, I guess you guys seem like you know what you're talking about.
Right. All right. Off I go. I start heading to the front.
I'm out of character. I'm sorry. I need clarification. At first, it sounded like you said to go around to the back entrance of the house, but then you like surreptitiously motioned for me to move behind the guy. I'm confused. That went by really fast.
I want you to go on the other side of the wall of the house, but still within view of him. So it looks like you're going to the back to sneak around back, but really, because as soon as he tries to use that bomb, he's gonna realize it's not gonna work. So when that happens, you need to Does that make sense?
Shoot him?
I mean, I guess it's personal preference. If you want to kill him or not. It's not what I mean, but...
Okay, so you knock on the door.
Yes.
Okay. After a brief pause, you hear footsteps from inside. And then a man opens the door. He says, well, hello there.
Hello! Is this the Urwana residence?
Why, yes it is. And you
with...
are...
I am Lexa. I'm with Zerka Corporation. We are looking to enroll new members in a program of ours.
You're with Zerka Corporation? Well, I'm afraid I just don't want you to have a very good day. And he closes the door.
I don't know how to respond to that.
What, to a closed door in your face?
No, to Zerka means closed door. It's like if Amazon comes to your door and you shut the door on them.
I don't know, Zerka's might have a pretty bad reputation.
It's still like Amazon, though. Everyone uses it. Okay. I guess I knock again.
Go away. Also, could you please ditch your giant sword when you're going door to door?
Sir, this is for your own protection.
Oh, now you're threatening us, are you?
No, the program I mentioned, it's to protect people like you.
We've had enough of security programs that try to rip off people. Now get out of here.
What if I told you I could guarantee and prove that this is for real? I'm trying to get you to let me roll deception here.
Okay, roll.
I'm not a salesman. I don't know how to do this.
So, can you explain exactly what you're trying to do with the deception?
I just want him to open the door again.
Okay, you can succeed at that. He opens the door. Says, "We've heard enough of your empty promises. We don't need any more people around here paying all their money just for some super sketch protection from your vague
I interrupt
threats.
him. I
Now get
interrupt
out of
him.
here."
I interrupt him and I move
Okay.
in closer. And I whisper to him, I say, "Sir, you and Elise are in danger and I'm here to help you." And I'm whispering this. I need you, but I need your full cooperation.
He like grabs a hold of your arm, like very firmly, and like pulls you in, and then slams the door. And John, you from outside, you see the guy like just like staring, and then he like pulls the comm like thing out of his pocket, and then like starts smashing the button on it.
I just say in the comm link to John, now.
I don't know. I shoot at the guy.
Okay.
I'm a
Use this-
hammer. Everything is a nail. I don't know.
You stun setting on your blaster. Something Alon doesn't know exists.
Did we
Okay,
fix the stun rules?
We
know we changed
we
them.
changed them.
Okay.
Or you could just blow his head off. It's your choice, John. Go for it.
I mean, he's probably a bad dude.
Okay, roll your attack, John.
Okay. Can I roll point blank?
Oh, I
or
moved
not?
you guys into the oops.
We're in the picture.
There you go. Now you guys are in the object layer. Yeah, this is point blank range.
Is he flat-footed?
Yeah.
I guess I want to do a stealth, or I mean not a stealth. What's the other word that starts with S? The stun. The stun, not killing him.
Okay, I think stun weapons only have a range of 6 squares. So you're further
This
away
is-
than that.
I hate everything about this.
Oogie.
The stun weapons are so weak that the energy dissipates if it goes more than 6 squares, apparently.
Okay, then I want to move within 6 squares of the guy, and then do that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so you can like run at him and then shoot the stun weapon at him.
Okay.
We'll see. Roll stealth as you do that. We'll see if he notices you running up before you shoot the stun at him. Okay, yeah, so he notices you. But it doesn't really matter because that still hits him. Yeah, so he just like sees you like running at him and his eyes go wide, and then you shoot him with the stun blast, and he drops his compad on the ground and he like scrambles for his gun. Okay, roll initiative.
You got this, John.
Okay, it's your turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay. With stun?
Yeah.
Okay, you shoot at him, but then while he's scrambling for his gun, he dodges out of the way. And your blast hits the mailbox out in front of the house. Okay, then he grabs his weapon. And it makes a very loud "Pew!" sound as it fires like a blast of sonic energy at you.
He's not any down the condition track?
So we changed the rules so that if you get hit by stun damage when you're like flat-footed, then it always moves you down instead of having to go above the threshold. But since this is still combat, the changed rules don't apply here.
Okay. So that's not above his threshold.
Yeah. Did that hit you, John? Probably not.
What is it? Reflex defense?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so your turn again. Yep, he dodges your shot again. And he also is like, "Whoa, man! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on? Why are you shooting at me? Everything is going horribly wrong!" And he fires back.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. Then it is your turn again.
Do I just take damage? I don't like
Yeah,
have
just-
any other stuff.
Yeah, you take 16 damage.
Can I hear this going on outside?
Yes, you can definitely hear this. Are you still using stun, John?
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit him this time. Lexa, do you want to do anything? when
Yeah,
you
is
hear
there
this?
a way I can make my way to a window or something and blast the guy from there?
Yeah.
Just want to push past whoever this dude is and just be like, okay, move.
Okay, so John, you're down there, like by the side of the house. Actually, you ran out a little bit in front of the house. Alexia, you're like here, in the window. So do you want to like smash the window? Or
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just take my fist, smash the window, and take out my heavy blaster pistol.
Okay. We'll say that that sort of uses up your turn. You can go next turn.
Want me to roll initiative?
Sure. Okay, so it's your turn then to start the next one.
Yay! Okay. That's horrible.
Wow, so much red.
Um,
Okay, if it's odd, something bad happens. Oh, that's
Uh-oh.
unfortunate. Yeah. Then I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's you hit an ally for half damage.
It's stun
Of course.
damage, John. I'm sorry. I just shot it with a needler from Halo.
So what does
Okay.
that mean?
So that means you all of a sudden feel a sharp stinging pain, and you take 3 damage.
It is stun damage, though. I shout out, sorry!
Okay, John, it's your turn.
Okay, shoot at the guy again. Why is this taking so long?
Because you're using stun damage, so it does less damage. Okay, that he will dodge just barely.
That's what I mean. I'm not even hitting him.
Okay, so he fires back at you.
Ow.
Okay, Alexa, it's your turn. Oh, almost a nat 20. Yeah, so what we did was the change we made at the time. I mean, we can talk about changing it more. The change we made was because you guys were holding him literally in the air and he was totally flat-footed. And you still weren't able to move him down. So we decided that if he was flat-footed, it always moves him -1. And if it hits him and goes above it, then it goes down -2. But since he's not flat-footed, the rules change that we made doesn't apply here.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about the Iridonian bounty hunter.
Yeah,
Well, that's not the only thing we talked about when we made changes. Like, we talked about lots of rule changes. Like, the only, like,
right.
the
Yeah, we
10
made a lot
different
of
levels of
changes.
condition track damage for bosses. That was one of the things we talked about.
Right. Yeah, we did talk a lot about a lot of stuff. I'm just talking about the stun damage.
Yeah, I thought we had changed stun damage in some way because it didn't make sense that it's useless as it is now.
So the other point of stun damage is that if you kill the enemy with stun damage, they can't be killed by it. They automatically just become unconscious.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
basically the main use of it. And then the use of it is you have them captured. They're flat-footed. Then the stun damage is guaranteed.
Then
Are you
why not
saying-
soften them up with regular and then move to stun?
Yeah, that's a legit strategy.
No,
the stun
it's
is
meta
to
and
guarantee
it's not
that you
role
don't
playing.
kill them. The stun is to guarantee that you don't kill them by accident.
Yeah,
pretty
this
much.
guy hasn't done anything that I know of to
Because
justify
the main
his
point
lethal
of stunning
force.
is it just a weaker attack. That's the main purpose of it.
Yeah, I think that what John and I are saying is this. Neither he nor I have a desire to kill this person. If we continue this way, this is gonna be a very long fight.
Yeah, I vote for something more. Whether it's always going down the condition track if you hit with stun, or something.
I feel like this guy had to be a throwaway character that we should have been done with 10 minutes ago, but I just can't get the stupid dice rolls to finish
Yeah,
him.
why is he so tough? It's another question.
Well, he's over half defeated.
Well, let's get on with it then.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay, I shoot him. Getting pretty tired of this.
It just said almost all of your attacks you've rolled under 10.
Yeah, I know. It's really infuriating.
You could roll
The
force
dice.
points if you wanted to.
The dice don't like us today.
Okay, so he shoots at you, John. Also, do you have the thing that Alon has where if you aim, they automatically move one down if you hit them?
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's probably more effective.
Well, as soon as I hit one, I'll use it.
Okay, so you're just gonna aim for all your attacks? Because I think that also gives you an extra dice of damage, doesn't it?
Yep. Only I could land a hit.
Well, it would apply to all those previous attacks that you did hit with.
I only hit once.
Alexa, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to my heavy blaster. Still do stun damage. Oh, no, I'm switching to the blaster pistol.
Yeah, you've hit him twice, John.
Yes!
Haha. Well,
Still stun damage. Does that take him down?
Yes, that does take him down.
Okay.
Once you get a free standard action, but yeah, he's down.
Okay,
Alexa
as
just
for-
stole all the good die rolls.
Sorry.
yeah,
He's down.
Okay, so
I tell John, bring him inside.
what can I do for you?
So just to recap, I couldn't hit the guy 5 times. Alexa shot me in the back and then killed the guy.
Well, he didn't.
Yes.
She didn't kill the guy. She
What
knocked
am I
him out.
even here for?
You distracted him.
You were tanking the hit.
You were a tank. Which is very nice of you. I really appreciate my tanks. You've been very helpful, John. I promise.
Bring him inside. What for? Let's just leave him here and get out of here.
Because I don't want him running back and telling his people that we shot him.
He's unconscious.
If we just leave him out here, he can wake up on his own. Just bring him in.
Fine. I go grab him and drag him in the house.
I go back to the people who are probably very shocked. What are they doing?
The people in the house.
Yes.
Yeah. The guy is just staring at you.
I slowly put my weapon away. I say, look, there's some very bad people who are fixing to kidnap Elise Urwana. Now, we signed up with them to prevent her kidnapping. Is she here?
You see him like glance towards like the hall in the back. And then he like looks at you nervously. Says, "Yes."
I have my hands up, by the way, in a very non-threatening position.
Okay.
Would you mind showing me where she is?
Why?
Because I'd like to know why they're after her, and I can get her to someplace safe.
Where will you take us?
We'll take you to the Dancing Hat. We have a friend there.
Wow, that's so safe.
Once we get there, we can take you back to our ship.
We don't want to flee.
I'm not suggesting that, but they won't look for you at our ship. Besides, we can't leave. We're busy here.
Okay. So he takes you down the hallway. And he says, you go back there, you hear like the faint sounds of like a little girl like whimpering and crying. And you walk into the back, and there's a woman with like shoulder length blonde hair, like sort of like hugging a little girl who looks like she's probably like 4 or 5. And trying to like just making like calming like shushing noises, trying to get her to not be quiet. And she's just saying, "It's okay, it's okay." And she looks up when you walk in.
Which one of you is Elise?
"That is me," says the older woman.
Is that your daughter?
"Yes, this is Annalise."
All right. Gather what things you can, all of you. Coming with us, we're going to go to the Dancing Hat. And after that, we're going to meet with my friend. And then we're going to go to my ship where you'll all be safe. My friend here and I need to tie up this man, though, so that he can't follow us. Is there a place where you have a basement or something?
She looks at her husband and says, "Do we trust her?" And he says, "Yes, I think we do. She's just defeated one of the thugs that was after us." Well, we do have a basement.
All right. I look to the man. Will you show us where that is and help us tie him up?
Yeah, so he shows you where the basement is. So you just like tie up the guy and leave him in the basement.
Well, I bring John over. Yeah, we discuss. I'm guessing.
I'm bleeding, so I'd like to see to that pretty quickly.
That's fine with me. I can tie him up. I also want to go through the guy's things and just take out anything that's like a con unit, any of his weapons, just anything of value.
Yeah, you find that he just had a the sonic pistol on him.
I'll
He
give him
hit
that.
his comm unit was dropped out in the street. If anyone grabbed that.
I'll go back and get it.
Yeah, you when you go outside, you hear some like faint sirens in the distance that seem to be getting louder.
Okay. After I've tied up and gagged the guy to where I'm sufficiently certain he's not going to be a problem, I gather the three of them and go find John.
Okay, the man is trying to help you, John. Patch yourself up. He says, "I'm sorry that you were hurt on behalf of us, but thank you for standing up to that man."
Do you recognize him?
No, he's probably just one of the hut's thugs. That's who you were pretending to work for, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Lexa, do you want to talk to John while he's patching himself up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You doing all right?
I reckon I'll live.
I didn't mean to leave you like that. I thought it would go a little smoother.
Yeah, so did I.
I told these people we would protect them.
How many people are there?
Looks like there's just three. Wife, husband, and a little girl.
So what do the huts want with them?
I haven't asked that yet. I wanted to wait till we were someplace else. But they weren't quite as shaken.
The hut. Out of character, there's just one hut? And like
Yes.
his little gang?
Yeah, that's what you've heard.
Okay. So how many hit points do I recover?
Well, you recover 3 times your character level, plus 12, plus 8, plus 20. So 70.
Uh, 70?
Yep.
Okay, that gets me all the way back.
Oh wait,
Alright.
did you put a -5 penalty for treating yourself?
No,
Oh, okay. So
I just did the rolls.
Yeah, 70 minus 15. So 55.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me do math. Okay, well, it's still pretty close. Thank
Those
you.
are some good rolls. The guy looks at you and says, "Wow, you look quite handy with that."
I gather the wife and the daughter. I bring them up to wherever John and the husband are. I look at them and I say, okay, so here's the plan. They're after you. They don't know John and I well enough yet to really track us. So I have a plan, but I'm going to put a little faith in you. Can I trust you?
Of course you can trust us. The question is whether we can trust you.
All right. I pull out the 3 stealth belts I have, and I take the one off myself off. And I say, these are stealth belts. They're very valuable pieces of equipment, and they should make you nearly invisible. I'm going to give one to each of you, and you're going to use them to stay next to us and hidden. But I have to trust that you are going to stay with us. Can you do that?
Yeah, they both, like the man and the woman, both look at you with like astonishment, and the woman looks like she like is like close to tears, and they both are like, "Thank you, and thank you. This is will to really help us. We definitely will stick close to you."
All right. This is going to be your best bet to live. If you leave, if you try and run from us, we can't protect you. Understand?
We understand.
All right. I give each of them a belt, and I show them how to use it.
Okay. Elise like puts the belt on her daughter and tries to get her to like be able to use it, and basically like just like tells her some comforting stuff and tells her not to worry, that Mama's gonna take care of everything, and that they're gonna listen to this nice lady.
I look at John. Are you ready to go?
Ready.
Do you have your belt still, or did you ever get one?
Yeah, I have it. Do you want it? I'm not going to use it.
I can lie better than you. If anyone should be hidden, it would be you.
All right. I put the thing on and turn it on.
All right. I'll just follow my lead. John, try and stay a little bit behind us in case we get ambushed or something else happens. At least we'll have some sort of surprise.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna poke my head out and just get the lay of the land and see what's happening outside of the house before I leave.
Yeah, there are like sirens that are pretty close now, and some like neighbors are like looking around out of their houses.
All right. As soon as I think the coast is fairly clear, I'm gonna start heading and taking a not direct route to the Dancing Hat, but a kind of convoluted route, so that we're there, but not like, I don't want to take like a path that takes us an hour, but reasonably that if someone's following me, I can lose them.
Okay. Yeah. Can you go ahead and roll stealth? I think that's the best roll for this. John, you can roll too.
Roll stealth.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually good for me. We rolled the same thing.
Okay, so you guys start making your way towards the Dancing Hat.
Yes.
Oh, my stupid roll 20 is being stupid. Hold on, I have to refresh. Sometimes it just gets where I can't scroll or move anywhere on the page with the mouse or zoom in or do anything. Does that ever happen to anyone else?
Not to me.
Not
Always-
that I can remember.
Always with Edge. I can't scroll or anything unless I grab the actual bar. But Edge is only for Barry Cam to make everything look pretty.
There we go. It's fixed.
Is that what are you using Edge?
I use Edge for recording. I
mean
use
Kyra.
Oh.
No, I use Chrome,
Me too.
also known as the best browser. Do we get a sponsorship from Chrome for promoting them during during the recording?
Not that I know of. We might get a nice little email from Microsoft saying that we can't use them, but
Actually, on the contrary, I think by virtue of using Chrome, Google now owns all of us.
That's true.
I think that's how that works.
At least we don't have to pay for it. If we were all using Safari, they'd like be like, "Oh, you wanna do something? Like that's gonna cost you extra."
See, because it's recorded because you're recording all this in a Chrome window. All of the videos are now owned by Google.
that's a good thing I'm not using Chrome to record. I'm using Edge.
No, now Microsoft owns it. That's even worse. They're incompetent.
That's better for
I,
us.
I'm not gonna argue with you on either point on that one.
This is why I prefer Pale Moon. If only it would work with the Roll20
So did we get to the dancing hat?
character sheet.
We're gonna go to the others before we do that, but I just found
Yay.
out that Roll20 is being really dumb for a second, so please hold.
Boo. It heard us complaining about browsers and was like, "Fine, I won't work in any browser. See if you like
Yeah.
it now."
Do 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 do. Yeah,
I've never noticed this before. This is really weird.
Yeah, I swear, if we get like UMG strikes or something, whatnot, because we play the Jeopardy song, I'm literally going to counterclaim and say, no, this is a personal rendition.
I think that counts as like a parody almost. So I think in the light of parodying, because it was meant to
Yeah.
be a joke, so like it should count under parody.
I
Yep.
might strike you if you don't stop singing it. With a fish.
So long as it is a tuna and not anything else.
He's a fish slapper.
Why tuna?
I like tuna better.
Okay, we are
You're
ready.
getting smacked with whatever's handy, whether it's crappie or catfish.
Don't catfish have nasty spines and stuff in their fins? Or am I mixing it up with something else?
Well, they do, but that's their whiskery things. But we live in Texas, and that's what we have here.
Don't think
Okay,
about the
So after you guys walk through the door after it opens and it closes behind you, you walk in darkness, and it's sort of like an indeterminate dark space that even the light that you have, whether glow rods or anything, sort of just is leaving like a circle of light around you. And you see that the floor here, rather than like it was on the outside where it's sort of all cobbled and broken up by grass and stuff, the floor here is like smooth stone floor, and you just sort of walk into the darkness until all of a sudden each of you three individually encounters what appears to be an exact duplicate of yourself.
Oh, it's one of these things.
Okay.
And they just appear to be staring at you. So each of you can't actually see the others, but I just put you all on the same map for ease of use. But you can't actually see the other people. And then all three of them ask you when you walk up to them. They say, "Can you resist the darkness within yourself?"
Because yawns.
Of course he does.
I guess we'll see, won't we?
The image of yourself says, "You have no strength, therefore I have no need to interact with you. You are nothing. Give me my staff back." And it puts out its hand.
Kaz stares at it and yawns again.
You also notice that it has a walking staff of its own. But it holds out its other hand. It says, "Give me my staff back."
Just stares at it blankly.
Okay, all of a sudden you feel it trying to grab a hold of your staff with the force. What am I doing here?
What are the disarming rules?
It's basically just using move object.
I'm not sure how that works on a held object, but I will rebuke that.
Okay, so yeah, you prevent it from grabbing your staff. And as you do so, the other Prakaz like frowns at you, and then
Oh, 1 second. Did I succeed that by 5? Yeah, I succeeded that by more than 5. Or by 5 or more. So I will use that to knock him on his butt. Or just knock
Okay.
him on his butt.
he will try to rebuke that.
Yay, rebuke war. He failed.
Okay, so he goes flying backwards.
Well, I don't want him to fly backwards. Just
Oh,
fall on
just
his butt in the
fall.
same square.
Okay.
I'm not actually attacking him.
Okay, you don't attack him with that, so he doesn't take
No.
damage. He just falls.
Yeah, I just make sure that he's on the ground, sitting on his butt.
Okay. Okay, all three of you make a use the force check.